Pues ya estamos aquí, ¿no? Vamos a ver. De algo los tenemos todos, ¿no? Tenemos a Talin, a Tira, a Sasamel, que no me deja. O a Rafael, que no me deja acabar. Así que vamos a ir por Boldo, Sofitia. Y vamos a... Sonmina también está ahí. Vamos.
Ask any adventurer, and they'll know of Verci, a wealthy merchant from South Italy, and his underground treasury, the Money Pit. After getting rich in the weapons trade and earning the title of Merchant of Death, Verci set sail with his fleet to find the legendary Soul Edge. But during his quest, Verci learned his entire fortune had been lost in the chaos of a war that broke out in Italy. Half crazed, Verci hid what little he had left in the impenetrable Money Pit, located on a small island in the Mediterranean. There he stationed a grotesque guardian, who silently and mercilessly disposed of all who entered, quickly becoming the fear of all looters. In recent years, however, a new rumor began to spread among some adventurers. Historic rainfall had caused flooding in the Money Pit, destroying most of its traps.
¡Ojo!
The Guardian had also vanished, leaving the treasure free for the taking.
Ahora, vamos, no me digas que va a ser 7 combates de gente entrando aquí a por el money.
I can't believe we got through the Money Pit that easily. Thanks for the help, Ivy.
Looks like that tip about the Money Pit being abandoned was true.
Está ahí.
Yeah, all we had to do is rely on that trusty sword of yours. Traps don't scare us as long as we have you. But hey, aren't you gonna take any of the treasure for yourself?
I only care for items related to Soul Edge, and I already have what I wanted. Now I just need to find Verci's notes.
Always so serious. You're beautiful and you're strong, so, you know, we could... Huh? What the hell is that?
Ya iba a tirar los tactos, pero ya vuelvo a...
The sword's resonating?
Hey, what did you go quiet for? Well, don't drop the treasure there. Huh? Oh, this is a head!
Above you! Ready your weapon!
Huh?
Wow, el spray de Boldo.
I knew this was too good to be true. That's your target, Blade. The Guardian! Ha!
Oh,
Slice up everything that comes near us, Blade! I missed? Oh no!
for sure.
Ugh, I'm at a disadvantage fighting here! My blade! Show me the way out!
Cough, cough. ¿Qué coño es esta mierda? Vaya, hombre.
In the deepest room of the dark underground vault, there was a magnificent sarcophagus and chair illuminated by torchlight. Before it stood a lanky, grotesque man, the guardian feared by looters, with his head bowed in respect. His name was Voldo, a dark vestige of the talented man who had once served as Verci's right hand. Long years underground had robbed Voldo of his sight and sanity. Before his dead master's sarcophagus, he reported his failures. Voldo deeply regretted the fact that he had left the Money Pit for 3 years in order to find Soul Edge. And although he was completely alone, Voldo heard a familiar voice.
LOL.
Thank you for your report, Voldo. With new challenges often come failure. Learn from your failures, and you shall be wiser. While you were in the outside world, the money pit was flooded, and the traps were all destroyed. Now then, enough lamenting. You have important work to do.
Entre fantasmas. Con Boldo.
But there's one thing we must do first. I'm sure you have felt it, right? The aura emanating from the swordswoman Ivy. My merchant's intuition speaks to me. That aura comes from the legendary sword I spent years seeking, Soul Edge. She also stole a portion of my notes, which are some of my most valuable possessions. And of course, we can't let the other thieving rats get away with the treasure they stole. Therefore, Voldo, I shall give you 2 missions. Your first is to track down that woman and acquire all the clues you can concerning Soul Edge. Your second is to reclaim my notes, as well as all the pieces of my collection that were stolen.
Koshu.
Some of the vermin still remain on this island. Exterminate them first, and reclaim what they stole. I'm counting on you, my loyal servant.
¿Y cómo a leer las notas? Como no estén en braille.
Look at the jewel on this sword! That's really something. Not that I expected any less from Verchi's collection.
Venga, vamos a
What
pegarles
was
ya.
that sound? The wind?
Ay, que me muero.
Ah!
¿Cuál ha muerto? Uf. Por favor.
Fight!
Cabrón. Me corté de matar. ¿Acaba ya? Muérdela ahí, Boldo. No. Y explotas. Dime que... ¡No! Me jodas que ya lo explotas, tío.
Fight!
El Magikarp. Se lo ven con el Magikarp. Ahí está mi actitud. Un corte de manga por ahí. ¡Pam! Ahí este vuelo, por favor.
The adventurers had looted a number of the strange weapons Verchi had collected. With Verchi's treasure before him, Voldo reminisced as he held in his hands an unusual pair of blades from India. Amid the moonlight reflecting off the blood-stained blades, old memories began to resurface in his mind.
Los recuerdos de Boldo. ¡Oh!
What? You've never seen a pair of Jamadars? They're also known as Bundi daggers. Other merchants call them guitars, but they're mistaken. If you wish to become the next Merchant of Death someday, you'll need to learn all about weapons and their uses. Here, I'll lend them to you, but make sure you return them to me. My instincts tell me they will be a good match for you. Go on, give them a swing.
Mierda, yo quería ver a Boldo, tío. Sin demacrar. Boldo, el Boldo no demacrado. Todavía. ¿Ves? Ahora sí, Voldo. ¿Lo seguro esto? ¿Limpias el suelo de mierda y de muertos?
Ivy's scent was fading, but that did little to hinder Voldo. Honing his senses for years underground had given him something of a sixth sense, which allowed him to sense invisible auras that people leave behind. As Voldo moved north, tracking Ivy's unique aura, he continued reclaiming the treasures stolen from his master.
Hand it over, Grandpa!
Wait, take anything you want but this.
Why? Because that one will fetch the highest
Es
price.
observador.
What was that? I just heard footsteps.
Uno es violento porque amenaza y el otro es observador porque se fija.
What's happening?
Esto es una cinemática que tendría que molar. El tío con la pierna cercenada. Con la pierna ahí con un pincho clavado. Violento, sí, pero más visual. Y eso ahora me tengo que creer que le ha pasado algo en la pierna porque el que lo dobla, pues hace que me lo crea. Ya, paras. Toma corte de manga. Si es que corte de manga es maravilloso. Stop please nerf. Pero este antes explotaba cuando se hacía una bola, tío. Que te hace barry con la cara. Estoy muy tentado del corte de manga. Oh yeah. Ay, mierda, se está acercando, qué creepy. Ay, qué puto creepy es el Voldo, tío.
You want this sword? I don't care what kind of monster you are. You'll not have what my brother left to me.
The scent of Verchi's treasures wafted up from the golden blade that the old merchant cradled. It was the item that launched Verchi's quest for the golden treasures of the Orient, prior to his search for Soul Edge.
Así va a ser, hermano,
You
Verchi.
want to stop looking for Soul Edge?
Verchi, we just began your search for the golden treasures of the Orient. And now you want to go off looking for a sword that's nothing more than a rumor? You must be mad.
You're either a wolf or a sheep, Enrico. It's hunt or be hunted. And only the bold come out on top. Bad enough about this. I'll lead the search for Soul Edge. And you, Voldo, will assist me each step of the way.
What? But he's so young. He isn't even family. Wait, Verchi! Wait. Your weapons, your face. It can't be. You're... Oh, forgive me. If only I would have protected our fortune during the war, Verchi would still be here. You can have the blade. He didn't take the sword.
Perhaps
Se ha dejado,
Voldo
hombre.
decided that he only needed to recover what had been truly stolen. Whatever the case, Voldo soon disappeared, leaving the golden blade with the old merchant.
Este hermano de su boss. Los diálogos de este hombre me tienen
Tracking
fascinado.
Ivy's aura, Voldo eventually came to a desolate Spanish port town. That's when he realized something. He had once visited this port, at a time when it still thrived. However, The Aura's trail only led him to the ruins of an establishment known as the
¿Cervantes?
Blacktail Inn. The next thing Voldo knew, he was surrounded by spirits of the dead.
El espíritu que es el demonio.
Kill and steal again.
Modo está diciendo, me cago en Dios, pero qué... Habría que poner subtítulos de lo que dice Modo en plan, ¿qué cojones? Hostia puta. Family friendly.
Fight!
¡Oh, Dios mío! Ahí está. Oh yeah. Que esto sea un ataque de estos. Venga, date una vuelta, hombre. Dios, qué contorneo más sensual. Y me está provocando.
Fight!
No, fuera. Uy, uy, qué borde. La magia es súper pesada con el tema este de... Bueno, ahí... Ah, pues mira, pensé que estaba cubriendo. Se pone súper pesado con el choque este, macho. Pesadísima la máquina. No te acerques. No te acerques. Ay.
Fight!
Me está... ¿Verdad que tengo la misma vida para ustedes? ¡Dios! Está muerto.
Oh, Cervantes, curse you!
The scent of the ocean breeze, the whispers of the name Cervantes by the dead. Together, they caused a distant memory to surge up from the deep recesses of Voldo's mind. Enlist the help of the notorious pirate Cervantes de Leon in your quest for Soul Edge. A mission to negotiate with a pirate infamous for his cruelty meant almost certain death. Still, Voldo journeyed to Cervantes' haunt, the Blacktail Inn, in order to carry out his duty.
¿Qué tal?
So, Verci's offering me 12 Saker cannons, along with this pistol sword you brought. It's certainly a rare item. I see Verci taught you something about the art of appraisal. It's curious, though. If he wanted to ask a favor of me, then why did he not come here in person? Instead, he sent a whelp like you! My, a bullet grazes your cheek, and you don't even blink. Not bad. I've taken a liking to this weapon. 4 top-of-the-line culverin cannons, and 4 falconets. I want Verci to send me the same things he gave to the Spanish Armada. I'll accept the deal, and let you return with good news. It will be good for a little amusement, at least.
Wow. Cervantes quiere una flota tocha. La más invencible de Cervantes. Pero por favor, que miren el Google, o el tiempo, o que sea con el Pokémon Go y vean la predicción, no sé, que miren de alguna manera a ver la predicción del tiempo.
As Voldo tracked Ivy east, her aura growing ever stronger, he became aware of two things. The first was that Ivy had crossed the mountains and was now moving west. The other was that he was not alone in this hunt. Some unknown group was also
Venga, va,
secretly
los
tracking
grillases y
Ivy.
los estos.
Regardless of who they were, Voldo had no doubt they would only hinder his mission. So it was that Voldo decided to utilize the mountainous terrain to hunt down the hunters.
The doomed woman with the blood of the
Ah,
cursed
no.
sword in her veins. I don't like the idea of being ordered to eliminate a mere woman. And why do we need so many people?
Once you see her blade in action, you'll change your mind.
Don't worry. I'm ready for whatever happens. But something's off.
Son los de Aval.
We should have been engaging the enemy by now. Where's the signal? What the?
Who the hell's this?
Lo dice que tiene un medidor de estos del ki, no te jode. El del medidor del ki. It's over 9000. Y explota. Corte de manga. Corte de manga. ¡Ey, ey, ey! Dios, el culito de Voldo, por favor, ¿esto qué es? ¿Pero qué estilo de lucha tienes, tío? O sea... Aparte de ser creepy. ¿Qué? ¿Hola? ¿He roto el juego o qué? ¿Pero qué dices? ¿Cómo que no? Se me raya la máquina. No puede ser que te pille de espaldas eso y ya no te cubras. ¿Muerto?
We're being attacked by an unidentified entity. I need to report.
No. No, a ver, no informa a nadie.
Having fun? Oh, right. I forgot you have no sense of humor. Never thought the day would come when I'd be saved by you. Don't expect me to thank you.
¿Ya son amigos? ¿Cómo va esto?
Long time no see, Guardian. Or should I say, Voldo. I could sense you approaching. I've gained a lot of experience since we last met, you know. I also did a little research. Research on the Merchant of Death and the young man who worked as his shrewd right-hand man.
Mierda, sabe todos tus
As someone whose
secretos.
life was also ruined by that cursed sword, it's hard not to feel sorry for you. I know. You want this box, right? Then fight me and win it back.
Estoy aquí enredando. O sea, la caja. Todo depende de la caja. Como haría justicia las cajas madre. Solo que espero que con un final de mierda.
I see you too, possessed by spirit. Having fun.
Uf. Qué mala es. Yeah. Gameplay de calidad. Mira, y encima la guardia ha hecho una mierda. ¿Pero qué es esto? ¿Se la come? Ahí estamos. Pues la verdad es que tampoco quita tanto, ¿eh? Es que Modo tiene truquillo. ¡Ahí va! Eso es nuevo. Pero te hacía más cosas, hombre. Me ataque impenetrable. ¡No me jodas! Poquísimo, ¿no? Los turbos ahora. Oh. Pues corte de manga para ti.
A loyal blade, void of any hesitation. You know, I feel a little envious of you now.
Volto no sabe qué está pasando.
I don't need this anymore. Take it. But let me tell you one thing. The soul edge you seek has already been destroyed. If you want to see for yourself, head to Ostreinsberg. Farewell.
After throwing Verci's box back to Voldo, Ivy leapt off the cliff and used her snake sword to disappear into the mountains. Voldo could have followed her, but the risk of dropping the precious box was too great. Since he had already collected several other treasures, Voldo decided to return to the money pit.
Money, 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 money. Madre mía. El tío Gilito de la Edad Media.
Standing before Verci's sarcophagus once more, Voldo bowed his head and gave his report. Before long, amid an eerie glow, Verci appeared before his loyal servant.
Welcome back. You have my thanks for completing both your missions. I find it hard to believe that Soul Edge was destroyed, but we will learn the truth in time. First, we should rejoice that my treasures are now back where they belong. Also, the woman may have stolen a portion of my notes, but in this box are our letters. The letters we exchanged while you were assisting me in my search for Soul Edge. These easily contain more information than one could ever glean from my notes. I'm sure she would want to get her hands on them. However, the real reason I value this box so much is because it contains a record of my successor completing all his training.
The fact that Voldo still remained loyal to his master long after his demise proved how much they trusted each other. Deep within the dark pit, in a hollow darkness lit only by the glow of flickering flames and gold. Voldo basked in a new, blissful light, born from Verci's everlasting trust.
Está guay.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Está bien, está bien. Me gusta. Le sacan, es que si así le sacan chicha a los personajes. Vamos a ver, Sofía. Tienes que pegar con todo, seguro.
Sophitia was a baker's daughter, chosen by the gods to become a holy warrior. Given the order to destroy Soul Edge, she set out on a quest that would eventually lead her to the sword's wielder, Cervantes. In a fearsome battle, she was able to destroy one of the swords. Though successful in her quest, shards of the cursed sword pierced her body, causing severe injuries. Her life was saved by the ninja, Taki, whereupon she returned to her homeland to recuperate. The days passed peacefully, until one day...
So nice to have you back, my sister. You had me worried for a while. Sorry, I had no choice. I could never bring in the customers like you. Well, you're back now, so that's all that matters. Yeah. Sis? My chest. Sis? Are you okay? So many lives lost. Soul Edge?
Is something the matter?
It's my sister.
Oh, this doesn't look good. You should rest.
Es médico.
Thank you. Sis.
El tío es médico, le ha dicho a dormir y si es un paracetamol. Y hago. Joder, ese tío random es el marido de Sofía. Wow.
Sophitia, you fulfilled your mission well, and I am eternally grateful. However, your power is required once more.
Se podría ocurrir un poquito a Festo,
Almighty Hephaestus.
You weakened Soul Edge, but it is regaining its power and will soon pose a threat once more.
I had a feeling this day would come.
The cursed sword's presence grows ever stronger. Since finding a new wielder, it has spread its evil far and wide across the land. I shall bestow upon you the power to cleanse evil, so that you may free those who have fallen victim to it.
I understand.
¿Festo era moría en God of War 3? Que te... Sí.
But, oh, mighty one, if you need the aid of your followers, choose me instead, for her sake. I beg you to use me in her place.
Rothion, you are a blacksmith. You shall produce arms befitting her task. I shall grant you the iron of the gods.
El hierro de los dioses.
Please, Rothion, assist me in my battle.
Si he oído algo de fondo es el móvil que ha sonado. Por si acaso queda alguna duda. Abore.
I never did ask that young man his name, but he carries the burden of fate on his shoulders. I feel as though this is the start of something big.
Sophitia, it took me some time, but I finally finished. I made this all for you.
Thank you, Rothion.
Try everything and see if it feels right. I may not be a worthy opponent for a disciple of the gods, but I shall do my best.
¿De qué joven está hablando? Perplejidad.
Battle 1. Fight.
Se me ha caído el mando y todo, chaval. Es que... Uy. Cariño, lo siento, te he apuñalado un poco. Sé que esto hacía algo... Si dabas un botón en concreto. Cojones, ¿no? Uy. Creo que era así. ¿No? ¿Qué cojones? Si son antes era imbloqueable, tío.
Battle 3. Fight.
Seguro, creo que cuando le pegaban. Pero bueno. Ah, mierda. Lo siento, cariño.
With this weapon, I can fight on.
Bueno. Y no te estabas muerto. ¿Qué coño?
Amazing. It feels so light. It's even better than the battle gear I was bestowed with last time.
Glad to hear it. You know, I really wish you didn't have to go alone.
Fear not. I have your arms and armor to protect me. Will you pray for me?
Of course. I'll pray for your safe return.
Rothion.
¿Qué pregunta es esa?
How awful. Here too I find the ravages of the cursed sword.
I thirst. Blood. Give me your blood.
I cannot give you my blood, but I can end your thirst.
What?
What are you talking about?
Do not be afraid.
Silence!
Va a calmar tu sed a base de hostias. No, te voy a quitar la tontería de la sed de sangre. ¿Cómo la han quitado? Ese ataque antes era un imbloqueable. De Sophitia. Este, el segundo imbloqueable. No sé por qué se lo han quitado. ¿Me han quitado esto? Venga ya. ¿Se ha cambiado? Venga, damos por culo.
Battle 2. Fight!
Dale, ataque este. Ahí está.
Battle 3. Fight!
Jodido. Vamos. Uy, ya no lo hace. Rarísimo. Vale, mal, y ya está.
Shh. It's okay. Be still now. You must have been in agony.
Boom.
The evil has dissipated. You have nothing to fear.
Thank you so much.
Think nothing of it. I hope I may help even but one more in your state. I know the evil must be destroyed at its roots. But how can I right now?
Venga, más mal festa, va.
You! I'll kill you!
Have I met my match?
Maybe you should submit!
No! Never!
Que se va a rendir su oficial. Si es un random, que va a poner mal festado. 1. Mal festado. 2.
Battle 1. Fight!
¿Eso no es 1? Yo empiezo con ese ataque, pero es que no me sale esta mierda. Espérate. Como para hacer el ataque de mierda, pierdo.
I too cannot afford to lose.
Battle 2. Fight!
No, yo no con esto, que clava la espada. Ahí está. Pégaselo, hazle ataque, caballo.
Battle 3. Fight!
¿Qué cojones? ¿Cómo voy? Sofía, te has pasado. Con este ni habla. Que te den.
What have I done? Please, forgive me.
No need for forgiveness. I am here to save all from evil.
I I lost to Nightmare. And then...
Nightmare?
Yes. The wielder of a powerful sword. The Azure Knight. I faced Nightmare in order to protect my homeland. But my challenge was in vain. Why? Why did he leave without killing me? After that, I grew unable to resist the temptation to do evil.
Please be still. Rest, Nightmare. He is the cause of all this horror. That is where Soul Edge must be.
Ay, no hay terror. Eso sí que era horror. Tiraba láseres y volaba y Dios. Dios.
Nightmare was supposed to be based in Ostrheinsburg, but when I went there, Soul Edge's master was gone. I thought it was because Soul Edge had been destroyed by another. But if Nightmare still has the cursed sword, then he cannot be allowed free reign. Even with so little information, I cannot give up my search. Besides, my mission to save people from evil has not changed. Almighty Hephaestus, protect me.
Ya se encuentra con Sigfrido. Como si no lo supiera yo. Ahí está.
Are you Nightmare?
Don't call me that.
No me digas
If you
eso.
are Nightmare, then I must defeat you.
I expected as much.
And then I must destroy Soul Edge.
Soul Edge is not here.
Do you know where I can find it? I know the road you walk is long and arduous. However, I can cleanse you of evil, and maybe even save you.
Stop!
If you really are not Nightmare,
Leave me be!
I want to save you.
There is no turning back.
¿Por qué os pegáis? ¿Por qué?
Battle 1. Fight!
I do this for your sake too.
I don't need a savior!
Oye. Oh. Eso me molaba, ¿eh? Yo que sabía hacia la... Ahí estamos. Qué más fácil de... No, pero ando. Hay que darle justo cuando le pincha. Al botón set. Si no, no se da.
I don't need a savior! Nonsense!
Open your eyes.
This ends!
Uf. ¿Te gusta hacer contra abajo? ¡Uy! No me acuerdo cómo era el chungo. Como tenga el de la cadera que te parte. ¿Cómo era, tío? ¿Cómo era ese ataque? No, ¿cómo era? ¿Será así? ¿Te importaría dejar de apuñalarme. Ahí está. Dale, 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 dale. Ahí está. La cadera. Tú, es un personaje grande. Cuando es un personaje grande y haces ataque, es muy gracioso porque se le gira la cadera como si fuera de goma. Bueno, te salvaba a base de un rayo. No puede ser. Qué silencio.
The evil is still present?
I'd forgotten what it was like to feel so at ease.
What are you?
Sorry. But you have my gratitude. Leave Soul Edge to me.
No, wait! I never found out his name. However,
Whoa.
I had a feeling I had done what I was sent to do. Still, I know not if it is wise to leave everything in his hands.
Dios, ¿qué ritmo es esto?
Almighty Hephaestus, hear my prayer. Please watch over him.
Esto es súper anime. Cago en la hostia. Ay.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Bueno, ya llevamos 2. Nos queda ya el trío... No, son Mina y ya luego ya el trío Calavera. Y más chascas, chascas. Prodigio de estilo ateniense. Vamos a ver. Litia, está, están. Pues vamos a hacer son Mina y luego vamos a ver. Vamos a ver este primero. Este no tiene nada. Y este. Vamos a ver este y a ver si sale algo y ya está. El Lars. Vamos, Lars. Go.
The Aval organization is something of a legend. Long ago, the king of a knightly order took up the Spirit Sword to confront the wielder of the Cursed Sword. Lurking in history's shadows, the secret society has persisted through the ages. Their mission has been to find the lost Spirit Sword and bestow it upon their future king, while preventing those that they called outsiders from wreaking havoc upon the world. Grow, a young man blessed with a cool head and magnificent fighting skills, became leader of the organization's punitive force. They sent him on a mission to hunt down and kill the Wreaker of Chaos, the Azure Knight. However, his entire force was destroyed, and he was dealt a nearly mortal wound.
You are so fragile, so weak.
Damn you, outsider!
Submit your soul to me.
Never! You have not defeated me yet!
No jodas, ya sí, a usted, con Neymar. No.
Am I dead? Kill anyone still alive. My soul, it is being taken over.
Ahí está. Animu versión.
He's being consumed by an evil force. There's no use in letting him live as a hideous monster. Perhaps I could kill two birds by having him fight that outsider I already experimented on. He's being held around front.
¿Qué? ¿Qué me cuentas, Azwel? Puto payaso. Te reviento.
Battle 1. Fight.
Vamos, sí, está... Ah, que tengo esa mierda infinita, ¿sabes? Se teleporta aquí.
Battle 2. Fight.
Madre mía, pero... Sí, no, pero madre mía, pero ¿qué es esto?
Oh!
Azwel, why are you here?
Bravo! Magnificent! You've done well to return to your senses. Dear Grow, you fascinate me!
I was battling the Azure Knight.
And you failed. Without my aid, you would be dead now.
What of the Azure Knight?
I could not defeat him. It took my all simply to bring you back with me. He's a malevolent king and wields the cursed sword. It would not have ended well for me.
Blast! Could we assemble a new punitive force?
You wish to challenge him again? So loyal to the organization and the cause! The extermination of outsiders indeed! Sacrificing everything, even your life, to achieve the organization's objective! Is it because of the hatred you bear for the outsiders? Those fiends who took your family, friends, and home?
They are evil. All
Son
outsiders
malos.
must perish. The deaths of my brothers shall not be in vain.
Of course! How could it be otherwise? That's who you are! And so you must be cursed by fate! Oh, the tragedy! The drama is palpable!
What do you mean? My arm!
Have you not realized what has become of you yet?
No! It cannot be!
It can and it is! Your body is now partly infected by the power of the outsiders you so despise!
But...
Tell me, how does it feel having within you the very same power that robbed you
¿Qué
of
cabrón
all
es
you
este
hold
hombre,
dear?
tío?
Me? An outsider?
Such despair, yet such hatred too! But fear not. If you had lost your senses and been consumed by the monster within, I'd have disposed of you. But that did not happen! You are not the fiend you think you are. You are still human! For now. You wish to die, though your life was saved? Well, that certainly aligns with the organization's belief of eradicating outsiders, those who've rejected humanity, and as such, you should die. But why not see this as an opportunity? The great power you've gained will aid your mission to fulfill that belief.
You think I should use this power? Though it is a sin even for me to be alive? What foolishness. Such an act would betray the very organization I serve.
But you could use that power to give you the strength you need to defeat the Azure Knight. Is that not so?
What is this?
A gift. When mending your armor, I modified it to help suppress the evil within you. It should ease your burden at least a little. Of course, in the end, what you decide to do is up to you. But fear not. I shall not report anything to the organization.
You have done too much for me.
Not at all. I love humans, especially ones such as yourself who are tossed about by emotion and reason.
¿Y de dónde sacó este los poderes Azwel, tío? Porque es... Parece muy tocho. Yo sé, yo lo veo súper tocho invocando espadas y mierdas, tío. Curtis. Mira,
Bro,
Curtis.
you made it back alive.
Curtis, what do you want?
How can you be so cold to a friend coming to check on your well-being?
It hardly seems someone in your position would come simply for that.
Though I number among the 12, the organization's supreme decision-making body, I can still make time to visit an old friend.
Just tell me what you want.
Your impatience is unbecoming. Still, you're as shrewd as ever. I have a new mission for you.
To defeat the Azure Knight?
Unfortunately, a different one of the 12 is in charge of that particular matter. Even you, the strongest of the 12, were unable to defeat the Azure Knight. We need to try other means than brute force.
Since I failed my mission, I assumed my seat was forfeit.
While some among the 12 wish it to be so, this mission is designed to convince them otherwise. In other words, this is a chance to rise from the ashes. I shall accompany you as an
Oh,
observer.
por favor, que resulta que ha perdido contra el tío más tocho que hay.
I shall do. I care not for my seat in the 12.
Come now. I wish to lead you together with the organization. It's a selfish wish, admittedly, but you must assist me.
Stubborn as ever.
Well, some have always been too stubborn to respond to anything but greater stubbornness.
Do as you please.
That I shall. And accordingly, before I reveal more of the mission, I want to make sure you have not gone soft. Let us step outside.
Vamos a pegarnos, joder. Tío, inflame hostias, ¿vale? Vamos ahí, a darnos duro. A darnos sabrosura. Joder, macho, Muy menos mal que ve que es colega. Bueno, a ver, este pinta guay este señor. Toma. Toma, amigo. Es que esto bueno mucho. Ay. No es como el Swag, su madre mía, qué malo era Swag. En el 5 sacaron malos estilos, que por cierto no han repetido aquí ninguno. O sea, ni Swag ni Viola. Viola volaba un montón. Pero yo supongo que por lo rota que estaba la han quitado. Luego está la Swag, que pobre. Pero lo raro es que no hayan dejado ninguno para Patroclo. Yo supongo que la DLC lo sacarán. En alguna de las DLC sacarán a Edgemaster con el estilo ese y ya está. Porque a los pros les encantaba esa mierda. A Edgemaster requería una precisión bestial para hacerte los como bien. Ahora, era el típico personaje que te hacía una presa de mierda y te volaba media vida.
Careful now. I see your time in recovery did not rid you of your mercilessness. Do you wish me dead?
Forgive me. That voice. It is the same evil voice from before. My fate is sealed.
Vais a hacerse puto.
Fear not. You are not back to your formal self yet. How is the wound from the Azure Knight?
Though not fully healed, it will not interfere with my mission.
Is that so? Always trying to put on a brave front. Well, I concede defeat. Your wound must not be so serious after
Te
all.
acaba de cruzar la cara con la herida esa, así que pues no creo que le importe.
Are you done?
Yes. Sorry it took so long.
And what is the intelligence chief doing here? I would expect you to have better things to do as one of the 12.
Grow, do not speak to our master in such a tone.
No matter. It is true I am free enough to see my two pupils. Moreover, I have information about the mission.
Then say what you have to say and be quick about it.
Very well, I shall be brief. We have located a branch of the ancient outsider group, Feegle Sestimus. Grow, you will initiate a surprise attack and destroy the outsiders quickly. That is all.
Understood.
No mission I have ever accompanied you on goes smoothly. Indeed, the trouble you find yourself in goes beyond bad luck. Hopefully, this time will be different.
Yo creo que el colega va a morir. O sea, estoy viendo ahí cómo muere ahí. Pam. Ay, los bandidos.
In a matter of days, there have been floods, landslides, earthquakes, forest fires, and now merchants assailed by bandits. It's a perfect storm of trouble. You really were born under an unlucky star. What should we do? We're on a mission. Should we simply move on?
Scum who prey on the weak are simply that. But they are not mindless outsiders. They're beyond our jurisdiction. Still, I assume no matter what I say, you will still try to help, no? If so, let us make it quick.
You wish to use me as an excuse? How unfair.
Va a llegar el bandido a ver a los tíos Anigua y con su lector de poder y se va a rayar. Claro. Así que por favor. Claro, como... Ah, por eso hace los poderes, porque está el colega, ¿verdad? ¿Eso tiene una patada? Esta. Y es como, ¿qué cojones? ¿Me dejas? Señor. Señor, para usted. Wow, qué... Bandido 2. La venganza. Ah, ya no me afecta. Tengo a tirar, así que... Me da por culo. ¿Y cuándo sale Chubí? Y el día 1, que está lo del Smash.
Thank you so much for your help. Take this as thanks.
We need no thanks. Just go.
Certainly.
We have wasted enough time. Let us move on.
Yeah.
Wait. Before we proceed, I must clear something up.
What is it?
When I fought you, something bothered me. And seeing you fight those bandits confirmed my suspicions. Your arm. What are you hiding?
Nada. ¿Tu regalo de cumpleaños? ¿Pero no es tu cumpleaños? Es que no lo puedes ver.
I heard that Azwel saved you. What did he do to you?
He simply healed my arm. You know how skilled he is with such things.
Indeed. However, is there not more to it than that? You're either trying to protect your arm or you fear something about it. Azwel created that armor too, did he not?
He did. It is simply that my arm still hurts from the Azure Knight. There is nothing to fear.
This is my opinion and nothing more, but I can tell you because I trust you. Azwel is as qualified to number among the 12 as you and I, but he is dangerous. Joining the 12 requires the approval of more than half its members. You and I were both recommended by the Masters before being approved. It was the same with Azwel, but he has no loyalty to the organization. Of course, the organization has its factions. There are radicals such as you who wish to exterminate outsiders above all else. And there is the old guard who consider coexistence an option. Still, all are loyal to the organization. All except Azwel. He acts with his own motives. and I believe it is only a matter of time before he revolts.
Knowing him, it is certainly possible.
Azwel seems to have taken an interest in you. If he is using you to fulfill some purpose, he could have done something to your arm.
Indeed. Even if that is so, what reason would there be to give me such abominable power? Do not worry yourself. I have no recollection of him doing anything untoward. My wound simply hurts.
Is that the absolute truth? Ever have you been cursed with bad luck and the propensity to get mixed up in trouble? I'm concerned. That is all.
Do not be. It is the truth.
Qué mentiroso.
I see. Then I am relieved.
Qué mentiroso. Pero vamos, ataca con piedra.
Intelligence was right. Souls are being sacrificed to obtain the power of an evil god. These fiends have lost their humanity and become outsiders.
Who the hell are you? You dare to interfere with Kunpeku's plans?
I waste not my breath.
Está secta de Astaroth, ahí está, mira.
Die.
No! Bring out the knight! Hurry!
What?
¿Es Astaroth? No. Es un soldado zombie. Dime que es rojo. ¡Es cráneo rojo!
Behold our ultimate creation. An undead soldier born of necromancy. It took countless sacrifices, but the Soul Edge fragment finally granted us success!
Soul Edge fragment. The cursed sword.
Míralo. Míralo. Cráneo rojo. Medieval. No, medieval no. O sea... Sí, medieval no es. Este es enorme. Y tiene un capazo de vida, cabrón, ¿eh? Deja de moverte de la hostia, me está mareando. Ah, vale, que no, que se te quita de poca vida.
Such strength! A mere mortal cannot expect to win. You may as well lie down and die. All who dare mock us shall be destroyed!
El cráneo rojo. Cráneo rojo. Cráneo rojo. Allí. Ya es cuando le ve al amigo. Dice, oh, Dios mío, está loquillo.
Well, they certainly kept this ace up their sleeve. How much bad luck can one person have?
So, the fragment grants enormous power.
The priest has it.
Your efforts are in vain. This is no mere fragment of steel. Even if you take it from me, you cannot destroy it. Our undead soldier shall hunt you down and slay you, wherever you may be.
El soldado zombie.
Unleash your power. Kill those who defy you. Claim their souls.
Balance, que
The
tú
evil
puedes.
power they wield lies in my arm too. If I unleashed it, I should be able to defeat that creature, but then Curtis would learn the truth.
Grow! Get your head out of the clouds!
No!
Curtis! Sorry you had to do that.
It is but a scratch. I'm fine. And I was to be but an observer.
I need not hesitate. Without power, all is lost. The weak cannot protect anything. They are but rabbits to a tiger. Enough! You outsiders shall no longer do as you please. I shall do what I must to protect, to live. I shall harness this power to its fullest!
Chan, chan, chan. Ahí vemos a una secuencia de evolución. ¡Ah! Gro evoluciona, Gro más edgy.
Battle 1. Fight!
Madre mía, lo que mira esto, por favor. What?
Battle 2. Fight! Ring out! This will hurt.
No, que te puedes caer,
Battle 3. Fight!
Yo creo que este es el rango. Bien.
Impossible! Oh, beautiful creation!
Die, outsiders!
El sonido de gente explotando esa solo es sublime.
But this is not the end, is it?
El colega se la suda, ¿sabes? Como... Vale, pues.
I suspected something all along, but when I pressed you, you tried to reassure me all was well. And I was in denial. I prayed it was not so. Answer me. Is this Azwel's doing?
I know not. But he told me that I was cursed the moment the Azure Knight wounded me. A dark power seethes deep down inside me, making me crave flesh and blood. If I lose control, it will consume me.
Without your power, we would have been done for. Some within the organization would recognize the value in having someone with the power of the enemy. However, to me, your power is that of the cursed sword. The organization must not allow it.
But with this power, we could eradicate more outsiders than ever.
You truly believe you can remain in the organization?
It is the most efficient means of exterminating outsiders. No question.
I see. In that case, you leave me no choice.
Have at you! This place shall be your grave!
No, si no es que está... Si el colega estaba muerto. Si el colega estaba muy muerto. Curtis va a pillar.
Battle 1. Fight!
Dios, que me teletransporto tú, no. madre mía.
Battle 3. Fight.
O sea, sí que tiene tracking esto, ¿no? No, no tiene tracking. Olvidad lo que he dicho, no tiene una mierda de tracking. Hostias, ¿cómo se ha caído? ¿Se ha caído en el rebote?
Why do you not kill me?
I never intended to do such a thing.
Do you really expect me to accept you in that power? It would be a betrayal of our organization.
I know. Once all outsiders are eliminated, I shall end my life to pay for my sins. That is why I need you to watch over me.
I should have expected as much from someone so unlucky. Your troubles know no bounds. Very well, you win. However, we are both betraying the organization now. When you pay for your sins, I shall too.
Venga, todos suicidarse.
You need not accompany me.
Enough. Now, about that fragment of the wicked sword, you...
A throwing knife? Who did this?
Tut grow. All witnesses must be disposed of. Even if that witness is an old friend alongside whom you have fought so gallantly.
¡Hijo de puta!
Azwel.
¿Qué hacía ahí? ¡Qué cabrón! ¡Qué cabrón! Pero qué cabrón es eso.
I shall be taking this fragment. Neither of you know its value.
Damn you!
See this fragment? This is how you use it.
What are you doing, Curtis?
Let us see what happens when a fragment of the cursed sword is embedded within an able, ranking member of the Azwel organization. Such an intellectually stimulating subject, don't you think?
I will not allow this.
Huh? As a researcher, I couldn't possibly stand a chance against one from the punitive force. Or so you thought. However, by harnessing the energy from the cursed and spirit swords fitted into this glove, I am able to battle you both! Incidentally, it was I who manipulated the resonating wave energy to create that throwing blade.
No! How could this be, Curtis?
The corruption has begun. The stage is set for more of your sublime drama. Now, my dear Grow, what will you do? Your beloved friend is turning into a loathsome outsider.
Grow! Hesitate not! Damn you!
¿Qué hijo de puta? Es un cabrón. ¿Pero cómo puede ser tan cabrón, tío?
Battle 1. Fight!
Mierda, que lo tiraba. ¡Hijo de puta! ¿Cómo no puede...? ¿Cómo no podía ver que eso era abajo, tío? No, era... A ver si puedo hacer esto. No sé, la tía otra vez.
KO! Battle 3. Fight!
Me rompió. Otra vez.
Will be erased. KO! It's over. Battle 4. Fight! Despair! Bleed! Will be erased. It ends here! Chevalier! Curse your weakness. Despair! Not a chance! Scarlet Flame! Not a chance! KO!
Adiós, Curtis. Sí, es que por un segundo pensaba que no iba a cascarla. Más con...
Curtis! Awaken from this madness!
He has utterly succumbed to the beast within. Such a shame he'll not be joining us.
Curtis, get a hold of yourself!
Wow.
Damn!
Sorry, but it seems you're on your own.
Don't you worry. All will be fine.
All will be fine? You really are a simple man, Gro.
Thank you for all you have done for me. I shall take care of the rest.
Yes, I believe you can.
No, ya sabes por qué se veía mal con Azwel, ¿no?
Oh, dear me. Another precious life lost.
But a monster that has lost all reason has no worth!
Oh my, what a wonderful expression! The struggle between sorrow and hatred is simply sublime! Now, let that sorrow and hatred fill your heart! Come at me!
Come on, me, bro.
Shall kill you!
Come on, me, bro.
Battle 1. Fight!
Hijo de perra. Ah.
Will be erased. KO!
Atone for the sin of weakness.
Battle 2. Fight! Take it! Take this! Go ahead! Deploy! KO! Separate! It's over!
Madre mía, lo estoy dejando.
Fight!
Me he roto los pantalones. Oye, ya vale, ¿no? Venga, toma. una dosis de daño para ti. El poder del ánimo.
Wonderful! Though driven by hatred and sorrow, you could resist your destructive impulses. Such a magnificent sight to see. However, I am spent. I could not possibly take any more of this drama. A serious wound would spoil the fun of leaving the organization.
What do you mean, the fun?
Pursue me. Allow the desire for revenge to permeate your being, but do not lose your senses. I have been moved by your story, and shall never forget it.
Está como me río en tu cara, payaso.
An earthquake? No, this must be.
Está cogiendo ahora.
This place will soon be reduced to rubble. Perhaps we will meet again, should you live. I would like that. Farewell!
Wait! Damn these infernal fiends!
Grow managed to escape from the crumbling temple, but his friend's corpse was lost in the rubble, never to be found. Grow returned to the organization to report everything that had transpired with Azwel. Waiting for him was the news of Orzel's death upon Azwel's defection, as well as a new mission. Azwel had double-crossed the organization in the hope of unleashing the evil seed again to save humanity. Or so he claimed. Grow's new mission was to kill the outsider Azwel before that could happen.
I shall never forgive you. Your intentions matter not. You took my friend from me. Mark my words. You shall pay.
Oh yeah, estaba como... Oh, darkness. Pues hasta aquí va a durar el capítulo de hoy. Ya.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Sí, yo creo que seguiremos con Somina y el trío y ya. Habremos sacado con el modo de crónicas de Almas. Luego falta el otro, el de balanza. Pero bueno, veremos a ver, veremos a ver. Hijo de perra, ¿te cura de Azwel también? Uf. Me tienta mucho hacer la de Azwel, pero se va a alargar mucho el vídeo. Pero ¿sabes qué? Vamos a hacerla. Uy, sí, no puedo evitarlo.
Interim reports on the Azwel surveillance mission. The subject was born into a family of doctors who conducted research on plagues. As well as modern medicine, he pursues knowledge in numerous other fields, including history, martial arts, fine arts, literature, and human culture. His broad knowledge and intellectual pursuits gained him entry into the organization. He contributes greatly to our group, including his research on ecological theory and artifacts, particularly those who've lost their humanity. In recognition of his deeds, he was rewarded with a seat among the 12, the organization's supreme decision-making body. Currently, the subject is assigned to our branch in Northern Europe, researching the evil seed phenomenon, which occurred yesterday. This ends the report. The following document contains an interaction with the subject.
I have a hypothesis. I believe the evil seed was caused by what is known as the Cursed Sword, the yin to the yang of the Spirit Sword, the symbol of the Aval organization. The fragment of the Cursed Sword, gathered by intelligence, emitted a wavelength similar to the one observed from that pillar of light. Furthermore, those filthy miscreants who deplore the human race emit the same wavelength as the Cursed Sword.
In other words, individual variations aside, the evil seed steals the minds of those with the same wavelength, turning them into fiends. This sword dares to populate the world with fiends who threaten my beloved human race. Disgraceful, isn't it?
It is.
Still, that abominable evil seed has sparked an idea in my mind. But let's leave that aside for the moment. In regards to the cause of the evil seed, if my hypothesis is correct, then it lies with the one who wields the cursed sword, the Azure Knight.
La musiquilla se mola, la del infierno. Salía en el 2.
That ends the report. The following document contains an interaction with the subject.
Esta historia está chula, está curiosa.
At last, at long last, it is complete! I've created a prototype of a device that will be the key to freeing the human race from its shackles!
That glove, you mean?
This is no mere glove. Fitted with replicated fragments of the Spirit Sword and the Cursed Sword, it utilizes their wavelengths to unleash a power capable of annihilating the fiends!
But...
Fear not. As I stated, I'm using but replicas of fragments from the Cursed and Spirit Swords. I have not violated the organization's cause as espoused by the oath. Death to outsiders, they who reject humanity, and to those who would wreak havoc with their power. On to the testing! First, let's go outside and see what this device can do. There's no cause for alarm. That filth is an outsider I captured for this very purpose. Let the experience begin.
Está súper emocionado, Azwel. Está en la gloria este tío. Me pregunto si el vigilante no cascará por saber demasiado. O sea, como, uy, se va a escapar de ese dato. Es solo réplica. De momento.
Battle 2. Fight!
Stick with me! Do not hold back! Be careful! Weapon on!
La verdad es que el músculo de este tío es curioso cuanto a ver.
Battle 3. Fight!
Such brilliance! Stick with me!
No, he fallado muy específicamente. Uy, uy. Este ataque, es que esta mierda. Pero eso es porque no. Estaré muerto.
Everything seems to have worked perfectly. However, more power is needed to produce the key.
What is this key?
Why, it's the key to my plan to save the human race, of course. In time, this glove will produce it. But, alas, that moment isn't now. I need to find a way to increase its output. Ideally, I would create a wavelength close to that of the evil seed, but using fiends like those we encountered does not generate enough power. But no matter, we can worry about the methods later. That aside, I think it's time you knew about my plan to save humanity. It has no doubt been on your mind, correct? In the process, let's commence the field test and rid ourselves of some filth. We shall go investigate the dimensional rift, the astral fissure that was discovered. According to the report, the astral fissure produces fiends similar to the ones we all know and despise, but that are even stronger. If I just sit around here twiddling my thumbs, our precious human brethren in the surrounding area may be transformed into filthy fiends. Onward to the astral fissure, to investigate and to exterminate. A stronger wavelength. This is most promising.
¿Y de la frente dónde viene, tío? ¿Se cayó y se dio con la esquina en la mesa o qué? Este tío está roto.
If your maggots want to pass through here in one piece, give us everything you got. Well, what's that?
Though their low intelligence concerns me, they still deserve love. I shall accept the love they have to give.
Hombre, a ver, creo que exagera, se los quitó de una manera desmedida. O sea, como se ve en su cara, pero tío, son rufianes, o sea... Una edición que lucha contra tíos chungos. Tengo que aprenderme mejor a este tío. ¿Y esa rufiana? ¿Qué lleva? ¿Una lanza? ¿Una alabarda? O sea, son mina o killing, pero... Rival 2. Número 8. ¿Ha sido 3 perfects? Contra los rufianes.
Forgive us! What you trying to do? You're crazy is what you are!
Oh dear, why is your tail between your legs all of a sudden? Well, I do love that look of fear in your eyes. Your bluster and limited vocabulary was so precious.
Please, it's as you said. Forgive me. I'll do anything.
Will you now? In that case, how about you all fight each other to the death right now? The victor goes.
Hostias.
Huh?
Puto loco.
You refuse, you die. So take up your weapons and use them to kill your beloved friends. Your life depends on it.
did it! I did it!
Wonderful! Marvelous! What a splendid drama-filled performance!
Well?
First, illuminate me. What were the names of those you just fought and your relation to them?
Don't test my patience. The one collapsed right there's John. Known him since our group started.
Oh my! And who's that over there?
He's me younger brother, and I...
Such a fine expression! Finally, you realize what you have done! Do continue, and be quick about it. Oh, what is the matter? Tell me how you feel! Lament to me! Are you done? Well, fair enough. You put on a spectacular performance, so it'd be unkind of me to be angry. Why so furious? Do not misunderstand my intentions. I adore the human race. Indeed, to me, humans are worthy of love like no other. The way they are always so delicately balanced between joy and despair, love and hate, reason and emotion. It gives me the strength to forge on. And so, I must give them my all in return. Be a shining ray of light that saves them. Let's proceed. If my estimates are correct, the astral fissure is the foundation of that shining ray of light.
Uy, vigilante que está apuntando ahí, todo lo malo.
So this is the astral fissure? Glorious! Que grande! Yes. Its wavelength and output seem to match the evil seeds. I can safely conjecture that this is the cause of the increased filth in the area. While I do need to consider their extermination, for now I'll try to enhance my device. Well, it goes without saying that the astral fissure would be filled with powerful waves. This explains the filth appearing. How deplorable. It enrages me to think that such abominations could breathe the same air.
Pero vamos, lo de hacer que mate un bandido a su hermano ya... Bueno, al menos lo ha dejado vivir, ha cumplido. O sea, está loco, pero cumple, ¿no? Es como está destrozado la cabeza, pero...
Battle 1. Fight!
¿Qué jodido? ¿Qué? ¿Me esquiva? La gente que es bajo y es bastante rápido.
Battle 2. Fight!
Pero es que no puedo hacer el ataque lo que quiera, pues. Los críticos, jodido. Green. No me subo el medio de este mierda, ¿o qué?
Can you stand the test? Excellently done.
Está como una puta cabra.
Do you wonder why I chose not to seize them? Naturally, I wish to see all fiends destroyed, along with any monsters who pose a threat to the human race. What annoys me most is that they dare resemble my beloved humans. Such blasphemy. My experiments and observations on the filth have concluded. All that remains is to eradicate them. Now, it's time to enhance the device. Oh my! Do you see? Do you see? The fragment's waves and its output have increased! What's more, the astral fissure is gone! Is this assimilation? Absorption? Interesting. This is a remarkable discovery. With this, my plan can proceed! What? The fragment? It's shattered. The replica must have been too weak to handle the increase in power. So, it has to be the genuine article or nothing.
Pero eso está prohibido, Azwel. La organización no te lo permite. No seas bobo. Ah, pero lo tienen calado, lo tienen calado.
The organization must be on high alert by now. They've been fooled by your false reports, and they worship the replica spirit sword fragment. Even though the two fragments have been recovered.
To think we could be controlled like puppets.
My, what a pleasure this is! The leader of intelligence himself coming to say goodbye.
Hostia, maestro.
You got here quicker than I anticipated. Well done.
Why have you betrayed the organization, huh? What have you done?
Him? Well, I realized I was being observed, but when I asked him to stop, he refused. So I did what needed to be done. Fret not. His life is not in danger. While my plan for saving humanity is important, I do not take pleasure in killing a beloved human. Regardless, you really didn't suspect a thing, did you? Were you not even slightly suspicious about only receiving written reports from your observer?
An evil apostate such as you could never save the human race.
Your words cut me deep. I have a vision, a plan to save humanity, which I'm attempting to put into effect.
Have you gone mad?
Let me speak frankly. The evil seed was imperfect, for it was released merely as a result of the cursed sword. But by combining the powers of the spirit sword and the cursed sword, the evil seed can achieve perfection. When that happens, the world will be rid of fiends, elevating humanity to its rightful place and freeing them from their twisted fate.
So that is why you needed a fragment of the spirit sword.
Precisely. My research has laid the foundation for the model to produce a perfect evil seed. The ultimate seed! I no longer require the organization. I sympathize with your cause, and I have learned much about the spirit and cursed swords. But it is that cause which shackles me. My research has concluded, and with my plan to save humanity complete, you have all become shackles about my legs.
I can see there is no reasoning with you. You leave me no choice but to slay you, here and now.
Do you think you can? You may be Gro's swordmaster, but you can't expect to defeat me. As thanks for your coming here personally, allow me to show you what happens when you combine the spirit and cursed swords.
Ahora estaré con el turbo. Dime que estoy con el modo chungo este. pegando hostias como panes. Madre mía, qué loquillo está.
Battle 1. Fight!
Mira que me quiere pegar. No te fíes de estos tipos con la espada esta doble que luego pasa lo que pasa.
Battle 2. Fight!
Pero me está pillando lo que no está escrito, ¿eh? No se deja agarrar, ¿eh? Tira, desgraciado.
Battle 3. Fight!
Ya vale, ¿no? O sea... Es una ventaja justo ni de coña, pero bueno.
Excellently done.
Ahí está.
Where did you obtain such power?
You can still stand? I suppose I should have expected no less from one of the 12.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Finally, some backup. Kindly take care of this. I was careless to assume you were the only betrayer.
How dare you oppose Lord Azwel? Miserable swine!
Let's leave it at that.
Yes, Master. All your pursuers have been taken care of.
Well done.
Joder, el random.
The time for research, experiments, and observations is at an end. We now enter the implementation phase. My beloved human darlings,
Jesus, tío.
I shall show you a shining ray of light that will free you all from suffering and sorrow.
Puta madre, tío.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Y ahora sí que se va a dejar para el siguiente. O sea, me habían desbloqueado eso y digo, venga, me relajo, ¿no? Pero... supongo que la historia seguirá con la de balazo de almas. Igual que la de Grog. Ahí está. Están ahí. Pues nada, vamos a dejarlo aquí. Según en teoría quedan Kitty, Max y Shangwa y su amiga que está por ahí. Así que habrá que dejarlo por aquí. Nada, nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo.